Anyone who has watched this program knows my great despise for Skip Bayless. Kevin Hart and I share that same hate for this talking head who belongs to Fox Sports 1, formerly of ESPN. And Kevin Hart gave it to him in his face off of Kevin Hart's new show, which could be seen on the LOL network on YouTube. Take a look and then we'll discuss.
Why do you hate LeBron?
I like LeBron.
You hate LeBron.
I do not. I think he's actually a very nice guy. In fact, I think he's too nice of a guy.
Okay.
You know, I wish he had a little more basketball killer in him. I don't think he has enough. It just turns my stomach when all these blind witnesses, like, try to delude themselves and the basketball public into believing that LeBron James is better than Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Who would win a one-on-one game between those two?
Michael Jordan's 85.
Look, LeBron James plays no defense anymore.
Jeez. He would go on and on and on of the ridiculous nature that he is. To recap how ridiculous Skip Bayless has been in the past, take a look.
Before we even start talking about anything.
Well, why are you pointing?
Okay, no, because this is my debating finger.
Okay.
And I came here ready.
Okay.
You two disgust me. I'm gonna come out and say it. You know nothing about sports.
I have one question here.
Well, ask it, Skip.
Why morning after morning do you sit up in your bed watching us talk about nothing? Could it be because you're addicted to watching us talk about nothing?
No.
Like so many viewers are?
No.
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
addicted.
yes.
I'm addicted to what are you gonna say wrong next, Skip?
Oh.
Okay, that's what I'm addicted. You know, Skip, I've never seen a man that can be wrong and keep the same straight face. And I've never seen somebody that's wrong so much. That's what he does when he gets mad. He should never. MVP would never in the fourth quarter. He showed. Remember he was saying that LeBron James was show siding. Yeah, what is it called? Showboating in the fourth quarter.
That's what he did.
Doing too
You did
much.
this.
He should have sat down. The game was over. Shut up, Skip. That makes no sense. It's the NBA. We here to play. But Skip, you got to stop doing the same face. I want to see more animation, man.
More animation from me?
You go straight Sylvester Stallone, Rambo. You go one eye down. like whenever Skip is on the ropes, like he's like when Steven comes at you, no, Skip, you're gonna let me talk, let me finish, and then you do this. You hit him with the one eye. It's like a combination between a rock.
I always have a great respect for somebody when they go on that person's own platform and disses the shit out of them.
But a comedian is the only person, or at least the best person that can do that because they're already doing that to themselves. So if they do it to you, it's like, well, you can't tell me anything because they've already done it to themselves.
Right. And the worst thing that you could do is go after a comedian.
No, you
Seriously.
never do it.
Any hecklers, just think twice. That's all that should be going through your head is like,
It's probably the best piece of advice you've ever given on this show.
thank you very much. Is that true?
It has to be. It's good advice.
Asher's like, I don't know, this is my third day. So I incorrectly prefaced what that was. It was my great respect for Kevin Hart giving it to Skip Bayless on his own medium. Here is where Skip Bayless has been wrong so many times over.
Johnny Manziel will become even bigger in the city of Cleveland than his buddy and business partner LeBron James ever was in the city of Cleveland.
You better tell me that Tim Tebow deserves to be
a bigger
mentioned
draw
in the
than
same
Kobe
battle
Bryant is
than
right
Kobe
now.
Bryant?
He's a bigger draw than Kobe
He's a
Bryant.
bigger.
Yeah.
Go to break.
The reason I can't put Steph Curry in there quite yet, he's just too little. LeBron James, as great as he is, as gifted as he is, was not born with a clutch gene. If I could start a team with either a 22-year-old LeBron James or a 22-year-old Larry Bird, I'm taking Larry Bird. Give me Josh Freeman, who was the 17th pick in the first round, over Cam Newton, who was the #1 overall pick. I hear what you're saying about Bradley Beal, but Stephen A., I didn't see enough from him. The guy I would sit still and take is Michael Kidd Gilchrist. If the Houston Texans pass on Johnny Manziel, they will forever regret it. He's going to be a franchise player. He's going to be a star. Okay. I've said before, Aaron can be a bit of a thin-skinned diva. One day soon, RG3 will be better than Aaron Rodgers. I said it, and I will stand behind it.
I'll tell you one thing that's evolved great with Skip is his hair. It's the only thing.
Oh, he had like
Is it-
Brian Urlacherisms?
Because he had like the little
He got the
comb thing situation, and then it turned into like, well, I can't. It's not getting any longer, so let me just. I don't know. I don't know how you guys do it, but no, you don't.
Oh, you want to? Oh,
No, you
this
have
is the best.
You have a great.
Yeah, I use this crazy product.
I bet.
It's called Jew.
Interesting. It's good stuff. No, but his hair has evolved. That's the only thing that's evolved great. It's his line of thinking. It's just.
But he knows what he's doing.
He does.
He knows what he's doing.
He does.
Yeah.
I mean, you've said it many times
What have I said?
that it's an act,
Completely. Yes.
and he has to stick to it.
Yes. Well,
At
he
this
has to
point.
because he just got $5 million a year from Fox Sports to literally say the most blasphemous things that I've ever heard in my life, including that he would take Larry Bird over LeBron and Manziel over LeBron and just crapping all over LeBron. When really, in the end, Skip Bayless has proven that he's crapping all over himself. And I'm not talking just like regular craps, I'm talking like diarrhea. But then it got even
Good point.
worse. Got worse than diarrhea for Skip Bayless. Here is one of the lowest things he has ever said, where even everyone on the panel was like, dude, come on.
Oh, wait, you're right. I didn't get fired twice as a head coach. It's okay. I get it.
All right, well,
This is
that's not
see,
nice,
man,
Skip.
hold on. This is Skip's answer to everything. When he gets beat up as badly as he's been beat up today, it's
nobody
like,
beat me
oh,
up.
I didn't get
I love
fired
my
twice.
answer.
all right, listen,
I mean,
listen, guys. I
it's a
understand.
pathetic attempt to win the argument at the
totally
end.
understand.
Not nice, Skip.
That is such an evil smirk.
I feel like that's his everyday smirk though. When he's getting clowned on,
Right, yeah.
when someone tells us something that he knows he's right about or he's wrong about, he's like, when he's happy, he's like, I feel like that's his only smirk.
That's his own resting bitch face.
It is.
That's the resting Skip face. We should have shown the greatest hits. Like, we should have shown Mark Cuban owning him.
Yeah.
I think it was at the 2012 finals when they were in Miami. We should have shown Richard Sherman. owning
Richard
him.
Sherman is probably my favorite.
Wale owning him. I mean, like, the beats go on. But Skip Bayless is there to inherit it. In a way, he is maximizing off of his own stupidity, even when he is disrespected to his face. And here's another thing about sports media that we realized. With the Skip Baylesses and even worse with the Clay Travises, they just say outlandish stuff, even if it is total, for Clay, like, and he knows what he's doing. He said it many times in tweets. It's right-wing propaganda in the form of sports media where they are maximizing their profits because we love to hate on them when really we should just simply ignore them. Like, I'm quoting Ludacris. Ludacris once said the best way to get back at somebody is to ignore them. That's what we should be doing with all of these idiotic, egotistical morons that are flooding sports media because they have literally burned it to the ground.
Did he say that in a song or something?
Yeah. He was, the best way to get back at somebody is to ignore him. I'm the heavyweight champ. You know who's on top. And then he says, because everybody from the bottom know, and then it's something else. It's,
What's the name of the song?
you be smiling when I'm frowning. You be frowning when I'm smiling. You
I didn't
be
expect him to
happy
know a
when I'm
Ludacris
sad.
song, but
What's the name of the group that did the Georgia song? I know it was DDP, but the two dudes.
and we're not talking about Ray Charles.
No, we're talking
right?
about
Okay.
the Disturbing the Peace one. Do you know who I'm talking about?
No, I don't. I mean, I do, but I don't know the way that one goes. I know the Georgia, Georgia, something.
While I'm filling time, tell me your favorite corny joke.
Oh, this is a good one. I'm not good at corny jokes, but I have a good riddle. Anybody? Anybody willing to guess it?
riddle's gonna
see if you-
take like 25
It's not.
minutes.
Actually, what's half of 2 + 2? It's my favorite riddle. It's my go-to riddle. I probably shouldn't say this because then it won't be a go-to riddle. Anybody? Half of 2
Smoke and Sean
+
J.
2. It's 3. Because half of 2 is 1. + 2 is 3.
If you're so inclined, subscribe to TYT Sports.
Do you know what you could get for $4.99? Maybe 1 pack of Skittles. You know what's better? A lot of content. So download the TYT app, available on iOS and Android.